There he is, live in the flesh. The future Hall of Famer, QB1 number 9, Bryce Young and the boys taking on the Giants tonight at 7 o'clock right here on Fox Charlotte. But I want to send it back to my boy, the Hall of Famer himself, Gabe McDonald, back in studio. Gabe, talk to me, man. What do you got for us?
Yeah, we got to talk about the gutsy play of the game, and it's a guy who's really been on the radar since last season for a special teams play, and there's been a lot of praise this week for safety Sam Franklin. You know him for his outstanding play on special teams last season for the Panthers, but now he's making it count when he gets on the field on defense as well. He had the team's lone bright moment in the loss to the Jets, picking off Tim Boyle and almost taking it back to the house. Got to be able to break that ankle tackle. We heard Frank Wright preach last week about the importance of role players having a starter's mentality, and so far, Franklin fits the bill.
He's a playmaker. I mean, he's athletic. He has a knack for making plays. And I really respect, Sam's, he's such a unique and gifted special teams player and impact player on special teams. But really our challenge to him was to kind of step up his game on defense and become that player on defense as well. So, a lot of respect to Sam for the way he's handled his business.
And, of course, Franklin's seen and been through a lot in his time in Carolina. He signed as an undrafted free agent back in 2020, and he's played in at least 14 games each season since then, mainly in a special teams role. He played in all 17 games last year for the Black and Blue, leading the team with 13 tackles on special teams, the most by a Panthers player since 2012. He added 7 tackles and a forced fumble on defense. And let's bring the guys back in. Al, we all know that's how you got to make your money as an undrafted guy. Let's talk about the importance of that unit as they go through the preseason, because for a lot of guys, they might not get on the too deep, but if you can make it on special teams, that's how you get on the trips.
Yeah, absolutely. It is such an underrated skill set that Sam Franklin has. This guy has the right mentality to run down the field, hurl his body into other guys, make tackles. I love Sam. And when he's had his opportunities on the defense, he's really stepped up and made plays. Now, I'm going to get on him. I spent some time with him this offseason about not faking out, juking out a quarterback. But, man, what a great play. What great anticipation by Sam Franklin.
It's funny, you mentioned having that right attitude. I had a chance to speak with him last year, and he said when he first joined this team, he was not happy at all about playing special teams. And it took 2 guys, Frankie Louvu and Shaq Thompson. Both guys sat him down and said, number one, first of all, you got to realize if you play well in this situation, it could lead to bigger and better things. And number 2, at the end of the day, you have to put your ego aside and do what's best for us. And he's done that. Remember last year he was nominated for the Pro Bowl? This is sort of a correlation from everything happening last year carrying into this season. I think it's time you got to give that guy a chance on the defensive side.
You got to give him a look. And we've seen Kurt Coleman. We've seen other guys in that similar position coming from the Eagles. Kurt Coleman, he comes and leads the NFL in interceptions on a great secondary here for Carolina. Sam deserves to be on the football field.
All right. We're talking about the Panthers, talking about their opponent tonight, the New York Football Giants. And that is where we bring back Will Kunkel and our special guest tonight.
Dan Duggan of The Athletic. No one knows the team better than you, my man. You got to cover an actual playoff team. I don't know what that's like at this point, but what are the overarching kind of themes and feelings of this team this year?
Yeah, I mean, they're feeling good because, as you said, it is a playoff team. No one expected at this time a year ago we'd be talking about a playoff team. They exceeded all expectations, so good vibes kind of went into that for the offseason. You had Darren Waller, you had guys like Jalen Hyatt, big contracts to guys like Daniel Jones, Dexter Lawrence, Andrew Thomas. There's a lot of optimism. I've covered the team for 8 years. I don't know that there's this much optimism in a preseason, at least since my second year. It's been a while.
That Darren Waller contract, what did you think of that?
Darren Waller?
Yeah, his contract.
Yeah, I mean, I think the trade was a good move because they couldn't get a number 1 wide receiver. They knew they needed to upgrade the weapons. He was probably the best option available. Obviously, they had to trade for him. The contract, I mean, he's making $13 million a year. That's what a top wide receiver is. That's the low end of any top wide receiver. So, granted, he's a tight end, but I think that was a good risk by them to bring some talent in here because they needed to upgrade Daniel Jones' weapons.
A long cry from the days of Howard Cross playing tight end.
Yeah, a little different style,
So, Daniel Jones, I'm sure he loves the fact that he gets Waller. Every quarterback loves a good tight end that can stretch the field, can be a red zone target. What do you think of his contract, how he went about that? Now, what are the expectations in a city like New York?
Well, that's the thing. A year ago at this time, he was fighting for his career, really. I mean, they didn't pick up the 5th-year option. If he had a bad year, who knows what happens to him? Instead, we always hear about prove-it deals in this league. He went out and proved it. You come out of that with a 4-year, $160 million contract. But as you said, expectations go up. You can't be a 15-touchdown pass guy when you're making $40 million a year. They went out and got the weapons. They need to see more from him. but they're very encouraged. Obviously, they wouldn't have given that contract to this point.
So is he still looking over his shoulder, though? Because it feels like he's not the guy forever, and if he's not the guy, no one is, but for the next 5 years, then you're always kind of doing one of these, like,
yeah,
who else is
well,
around?
He's got some security to that contract.
Yeah.
He's not going anywhere for at least 2 years. Maybe if he has 2 rough years, at that point, you got to be looking over your shoulder. But no, I think he's probably as much security he's had now since, like, say, his rookie year when you were a number 6 pick. You knew you weren't going to have to worry about anything. But what he overcame last year, I think there's no reason to think his mindset's going to change. The money's certainly not going to change him. He's the same guy. So I think, if anything, it should help him having that contract, having that security.
Tell me I'm wrong that he's the most underrated rushing quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, it's hard to argue that. It's in year 5, and you still hear words like he's sneaky fast.
Yeah,
it's like
weird.
He's just fast. Yeah, he's just fast. He keeps running by NFL defensive backs year after year. At some point, I think people will recognize he's just actually fast.
Isn't that weird? Chris McCaffrey and Daniel Jones are sneaky fast and sneaky athletic. You'd think at some point they were just pretty good athletes. Saquon Barkley, a lot of drama this offseason. He's got a 1-year deal. What do you see from him?
Yeah, we're talking about the good vibes. That was the one thing that could have been the fly in the ointment because they could not get a long-term deal done. He had threatened to potentially sit out training camp, preseason games, even into the regular season. They called his bluff, and he showed up on day 1 of camp. So, again, everything here is just like happy-go-lucky. I don't think he's exactly happy-go-lucky that he wasn't able to get the long-term deal he believes he's worth. But for the Giants, you're in a great spot because he needs to have a great season this year, and then he's going to hopefully, for his sake, cash in next year. But for them, they got a super motivated guy playing for a contract.
Will he cash in next year, or is he going to get franchise tag?
Well, that's where I think he's boxed in because if he has a tremendous year, if I'm the Giants, okay, we'll just do it again next year. So he's in a tough spot. The running back market, we know how tough that is for these guys. But, yeah, for him to be on the tag this year, what makes you think they're going to pay you next year when you have 350 more touches under your belt? So, no, I think he's in a tough spot. But, again, if you're the Giants, it's not the worst spot to be to have this guy motivated to at least give himself a chance to cash in.
Speaking of cashing in, what are you watching tonight? You guys are a 3-point favorite, 38 over under. I don't know what that means in the preseason. What are you looking for tonight?
Yeah, you're talking about point spreads and lines in the preseason. That's Jersey boy Tommy DeVito. He looked pretty good. So if you're trying to make any wagers as like a number 3 quarterback, so you probably see the most action. But in terms of what really matters, I think the starters for the Giants will play about a quarter. It's really interesting to see how their offensive line holds up, although it doesn't sound like any of the Panthers' top pass rushers are going to play. So that's kind of disappointing. And then on the other side of the ball, Kayvon Thibodeau had kind of a quiet camp so far. We saw what the Jets' backups did against the Panthers' offensive line. I think if you're the Giants, you want to see Kayvon Thibodeau have that type of night. He hasn't done yet in camp, so this is a good opportunity to see what he does when the lights are on.
All right, everybody, give him a follow on the Twitter or the X. D. Duggan 21. What's 21? Your old high school lacrosse number or something?
Someone took Dan Duggan from like 20 years ago when I signed up for Twitter, so I had to throw the 21 on there.
All right, Dan, we appreciate your time. Everybody, we got a lot more coming up here on Black and Blue Kickoff Live, including who to watch on the Panthers side. Enough of the G-men, for gosh sakes. Let's talk about the Panthers. Who needs to have a big-time game this evening?